Have you ever recorded an entire podcast and forgot to hit record? Yeah, that's where we're at. This is take 2, and we're recapping Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, episode 9.
ET interview chaos, Demi versus everyone, Dakota's latest mess, triple stack strollers, and all. Let's get feral.
This is First and Feral, Utah Unfiltered. Utah born, chaos sworn. No filters, no fluff, just real voices and wild stories from the Beehive State.
Which, I mean, this is our second take. We didn't hit record. Let's talk about episode 9 again. Here we are. Okay, so
Taylor is doing her own makeup. Demi walks in and says, "Are you doing your own makeup?" And she said, "Yes."
yeah, so I feel like she's doing a good job with her makeup, but it would stress me out. Do my own.
It would
makeup.
stress me out, especially going on such a big thing like Jimmy Kimmel. There's no way I would want someone to do my makeup. Plus, it's more relaxing when somebody's doing your makeup versus like stressing and like doing your own. Yeah,
I would think so. But also, like, even just knowing makeup a little bit, I feel like with the lighting and production, how do you know like what makeup's not going to give a glare or a white cast shadow? Like, there's so much into makeup for TV that
she's very natural. Like, she's a very natural beauty, so I don't think she needs a lot. And I think she does a good job. I've never like looked at her on camera and been like, "Oh, who did her makeup?" So she does a good job. That would stress me out. You wonder if she also does like her own clothes. Does she have a stylist? Because a lot of the girls have come out and said they've now have stylists. So you wonder if Taylor has a stylist too, or if she's also just picking her own clothes.
Yeah, I don't know. It would be interesting to know like why she
does her own makeup. Jen talks about the vibes being off. She's like super anxious because Whitney and Demi are going to be there. And she just like can feel the vibes are off.
Yeah. Miranda really wants answers from Demi, and she's wanting to know why Whitney is supporting Demi. She's kind of in the middle. Miranda is. I feel like she tries to give people the benefit of the doubt. And so she's friends with Whitney, but is wanting answers on why she's supporting Demi.
Yeah, I thought Miranda did a good job of explaining Demi. Miranda says it's easy to get spun up in Demi's stories, which I think is so true. Like, watching their conversations, Demi just like wraps people up in it. Like, I don't know how she does it.
She is a master manipulator for sure. She can like turn it on them. She is good at gaslighting. Personally, I feel like that's what she does, is she will take a narrative and she'll be like, make you believe, no, that's not what happened. That didn't happen. And she turns it around to where they're like, am I crazy or what? Like, yeah.
Yeah, she's very manipulative. It shows the girls heading to the ET interview. They're in separate cars. So Taylor and Maisie and Michaela and Jen are all in one car. And then Whitney and Demi are in a separate car. And someone, I don't know which girl says it, but says like whoever is putting on this event must have caught wind that they're not getting along because they're in separate cars.
Whoever like planned the carpool or something?
Well, whoever planned the event, yeah. I think they're headed to the ET interview, yeah.
Okay. You can tell in the car ride Taylor's struggling to not voice what happened. She's kind of dancing around the subject of why she's feeling upset. I think she's scared to tell Macy.
I think she's scared to tell Macy too, because in a previous episode, Macy had said, "I'm exhausted. Like, I'm kind of washing my hands clean of it. Taylor keeps going back to Dakota and I keep trying to keep her away from him." And so I think she is kind of like, "Oh, Macy
she does not like Dakota at all." Macy does not.
No.
So yeah, I think Taylor is a little worried to tell her. In the other car, did you catch that Whitney says, "I have tape-ins in and they are not Jay-Z hair"?
Yes, it was so rude.
So rude. I don't know why she would do that. And I also was Jay-Z hair is good. I love Jay-Z hair. I don't have Jay-Z hair currently, But Jay-Z hair is awesome.
Well, and if you think about Jessie, how much she supported those girls, she's done their hair, she's given them free product. How dare you say, I refuse? Like, she was so bratty about it.
So rude. Yeah. When Whitney gets out of the vehicle,
her outfit.
What is she wearing?
It's bad.
I pushed pause and I was like, okay, let me see what's going on here. Because what? She's wearing like capri pants and then she has a blazer on and a white sports bra. Like, it's not a cute, like, lacy. I literally was like, is that a dirty sports bra that you got out from the gym?
Well, and the capris looked like workout capris. Like, it literally looked like she had on workout capris, a sports bra, and then she just threw a blazer over the top. Does she have a stylist?
I do not know. But if she does, she doesn't have a good one. And because I even was like, okay, maybe this outfit could be okay, but she could have had like a cute, lacy, like, bodysuit with the capris and blazer, black. Or she could have wore a cute bralette, right? That could have been cropped or something. But the style of sports bra.
Well, and the capris. I didn't like the capris either. I was like, what
No,
is
they
happening?
were old school capris, like the tight ones that I think I wore in junior high.
Yeah.
And Demi looked darling. So it's not,
pretty.
I'm like, what is going on, Whitney?
I don't know. Someone get her a stylist or fire the one she currently has because it's not great. It's not great.
Yeah.
Miranda says that optics are important to Demi. And so she's curious how Demi is going to handle this situation because optics are so important to Demi, which I think is true.
Yeah, I do too. She's definitely worried about how it's going to look.
Mm-hmm. Which the ET interview that they head into is a complete shit show.
Not good. They start arguing about the Halloween party. They're arguing about whether Chase shoved Demi at the Halloween party or not. And Demi said she has no regrets, claiming that he did assault her. But I was confused because Jen turned around and said something like, well, it's like the male stripper. And I wrote question mark because I was confused by Jen's comment.
Because Demi was defending, like, oh, I didn't agree to have Chase touch me that way. And so the Jen is saying, well, I didn't agree to the male stripper dancing all over me.
Oh, when Jordan and Brett did the dance?
Yes.
Did the stripper touch Jen then?
Oh, he was dancing on her. Remember?
Well, Demi immediately shuts it down and is like, that's a different subject. And I'm like,
as she does. That's her usual, just like shut it down if it doesn't go with her narrative.
Yeah. Jen just laughs. She laughs about the Marciano subject and is just like, whatever, Demi.
Which Demi says that the cease and... So Jen says, well, why did you put a cease and desist on me if there's nothing to hide? Like if something didn't happen with Marciano. And Demi says 100% that's false and like completely denies the cease and desist. But then I've seen clips of her admitting it on this new reunion, this new season 3 reunion. So I'm like, what actually happened?
Demi did say, get your phone out, show where the letter is. And Jen is just like kind of shaking her head. But Demi in an interview later in the episode says, I talked to my lawyer about sending a cease and desist to Jen and we threatened it, but we never actually sent one. So, I mean, did it happen? I don't know.
Someone clarify for us, please. Did this actually happen? The cease and desist, was it sent or was it just threatened? Because she denies it completely. So I'm like, you're a freaking liar if you deny it and then come out and say, oh, actually, I sent it. Like, she was straight up lying.
Yeah. Whitney is just saying, like, we look ridiculous. These women hate each other. From the outside, it looks as though we just hate each other. But we're in MomTok, supposed to be supporting each other. And we just look completely unprofessional.
She says that we looked completely unprofessional, except for me.
Oh, Whitney. Oh, she loves just being the villain. Yes.
She plays into it for sure. Which she's
100%.
entertaining. Like she's funny. She's entertaining. And the more I feel like as the seasons go on, the more we see kind of her true colors coming out.
Yes.
She's entertaining. You got to give it to her.
He is entertaining. Then he goes to the dads. There's Connor and Zach. They're in LA with the kids.
And they're talking about they're going to be living in LA together because both their wives are on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah. They're excited to live in LA and be stay-at-home dads. And Zach says, we got the triple stack stroller. We're going to be pushing along the sidewalk with all the kids, and nothing gives you away more than the triple stack stroller. You're for sure a Mormon. And when he said like Mormon, I was like, wait, oh, that's not where I was going with that. Because in LA, I feel like if there's two guys pushing strollers with children, you would assume they are partners, not Mormon.
That is not where my mind went, but that's probably true. You'd be like, oh, what a cute couple.
Yes. Yeah, I just don't think anyone in LA would be like, oh, for sure Mormons. The dads are pushing the kids.
No. Yeah.
Where do you get a triple stack stroller?
Maybe they're only here in Utah. Because I have 3 kids, but they're far enough apart that I didn't need them like all in the stroller at the same time. If you think about having 3 kids that still need to be in the stroller, that's like bam, bam, bam.
Yes, very fast. Is it Jen and Zach's kids close together?
Well, we know the last one was, because remember they had like a baby and then got pregnant again. Or this one, I guess, will be close together. Yeah.
Yeah.
That she's having.
That made me laugh.
So funny. Did you notice they were asking, there was like a clip of somebody interviewing Demi and Whitney and saying who tries the hardest for content, and Whitney and Demi answered Jesse and Taylor, but then immediately after that answer, production clips to Whitney like doing a dance.
Oh no, she won't admit it that it's her.
It's totally
Whitney.
It's totally Whitney. Yeah,
that's hilarious. So Demi breaks down in the car after the interview with ET, and she was really upset. She is like, Demi is bawling and saying she is totally misunderstood. And Whitney says she believes Demi. She is like, her vulnerability really showed me that I should be believing her. And I thought that was weird because I'm like, actually, like, how is she being vulnerable at all? She's upset because she got attacked on stage and 100%. Couldn't hold an answer.
Yeah. I think she's upset with how the interview went and how it made her look versus her being like vulnerable. And I didn't read that situation that way at all.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So I thought that was interesting that Whitney was like, oh, now I believe her.
Yeah. I have written down Chase and Marciano, slimy assholes.
Are assholes?
I put slimy assholes, but I don't know why that's right there. Did they show a clip of them or something?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I think Demi, when she's vulnerable, is talking about how the girls are believing Chase and Marciano. How could they believe Chase and Marciano? They're both just slimy assholes. I don't think it's necessarily like that the girls are like standing up for Marciano. Like, I don't think they think Marciano and like Chase are like great people. I think they understand that Demi is just blowing all of this so far out of proportion.
I think they're just mainly saying like these claims are a little far-fetched. We're not saying we support Marciano. I mean, they know Marciano has lied about Jesse too. But I do think Miranda, she genuinely like supports Chase as her, the dad of her kids. And so Miranda is coming to bat for Chase a little bit on that aspect because it is her kid's dad.
But also the clip of like she's in the right in that. Like, Chase did not shove her.
Yes. No, he did not. It cuts to Taylor in the hotel. We saw Taylor's brother.
Oh,
We've never seen him.
True.
He's there and Leanne is there. We have not seen much of Leanne.
Not this season.
Yeah. She didn't look so great. It looks like she's pretty depressed.
She had like dark sunglasses on and was sitting in the corner.
Yeah. Who do you think this is that Dakota has sexted with? Is it sexting? Or just
No.
one photo? Like, it's kind of...
I think it was just like a flirty conversation alluding to the fact that they were going to get together is what I understand.
Okay.
It makes it seem like it's like a close family friend of Leanne's, like
Yeah.
maybe her mom's best friend or something. I don't know. That's what I assume, but I don't know.
So sad. Like, Dakota literally goes for whatever is in front of him. Taylor's worried about Dakota staying in the same hotel.
Why is Dakota there? Why is he even there?
I don't know. Like, did they bring the men in for the season 2 premiere? Like, why are they there?
Because the show is... Sorry, Dad Talk. The show is about mom. Like, these girls. It's about the girls. We don't care about the guys. I really, like, I don't know why
I don't even follow Dad Talk.
No.
I really don't. Yeah, so
I don't get why they're
maybe they brought... I mean, also production knows. Let's stir the pot a little bit. Taylor's on edge. Like, maybe they're doing that on purpose.
Sad, though. That's stressful for Taylor.
So stressful.
Yeah.
Demi walks into Glam and Miranda and Whitney are there. They're getting ready for the ET season 2 premiere. And Miranda confronts Demi about Chase and says, like, was it a touch or was it a shove? Like, what was it? Because I don't think he shoved you. And Demi really can't explain it fully. She's like, well, this is it. And she kind of shows her, and Miranda's like, that's not a shove. And she's like, well, this is a shove and this is a shove. And she like shoves Miranda.
That would have pissed me off. Like, I was surprised Miranda didn't be like, what the?
Shove her back. She did.
Yeah.
But I also, Miranda's angry because she's like, listen, this is a dramatic leap. Like, was it a touch or was it a shove? Like, those are two different things. And
even Demi can't get it straight.
No,
though.
she can't. She's like, well,
yeah.
Yes. So basically, Miranda decides to walk away from the conversation because it's heated. And she's like, this is so, like, you're dramatic. And
which I was proud of Miranda. She was trying to, like, put Demi in her place. Someone needs to put Demi in her place. Yeah. And she was trying to. She was
trying to. But then Demi yells at Miranda, oh, go ahead and try to deflect. And I'm like, deflect? Like, she wasn't deflecting from the subject. She's literally walking away with you, agreeing to disagree. Like, you're going in circles to me.
Right. Yeah. The thing that bothered me about that conversation is Whitney just sat there. The whole time, Whitney just sat there and didn't say anything. And I was like, what? Like, how can you? I don't know. I just wanted Whitney to, like, stand up for Miranda or say, like, yeah, Demi, it wasn't a shove, or like something. I don't know.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whitney does say, though, it cuts to Whitney saying, it's so, what does she say? It's so hard riding the fence. How do you do it, Macy?
She says it's exhausting riding the fence. Yes. I don't know how you do it, Macy. And I didn't know fully what she meant by riding the fence.
I think she's just, like, alluding to the fact that Macy is kind of middle ground, right? Macy doesn't really hate anyone. She kind of stays in the middle, kind of like a peacekeeper in the group a little bit, right?
Macy does, but she has funny remarks. Like, she will hit you with, like, a statement. She does. Macy does.
I mean, if you're a toxic man.
Yeah. He is going to... Demi calls Brett, and she's really upset. That conversation gets heated. Brett is very angry at the girls, and he's just like, they are not your friends.
Well, and he literally calls Miranda white trash.
It is odd to me, though, like, what is Brett looking at season 2, the Halloween party? Yeah. He took Demi's word for it in that moment, right? So you understood why Brett came at Chase, because he was told that Chase assaulted Demi. Mm-hmm. But now looking back,
how does he support her?
See that it's exaggerated?
I don't know. I don't know if he's just like, it's my wife. I've just got to, like, die on the hill with her. I don't know how, because you think you'd be like, okay, like, he touched you, like, I can see how that would have been annoying, or like, but he didn't shove you. I don't know. It's interesting that Brett is still supporting her narrative.
Yeah, and he basically says, like, I do not respect these women except for Whitney, and this looks like a whole Jerry Springer's show.
Which it's Demi, though. Demi's the one that's, like, bringing all the drama, causing all the chaos.
She's
a common denominator for sure. And the other thing that bothers me is you can't have a conversation with her. Like, she immediately is defensive.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to hear your side. She just wants to prove she's right, which I know Whitney keeps talking about, like, oh, how us girls have to get together and not come into the conversation wanting to be right. But Demi is that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
I loved the moment between Whitney and Taylor before the Jimmy Kimmel interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved that moment.
Yeah, Taylor and Whitney kind of come together. Taylor's been saying it all together, like all along. Whitney puts up a front as if she doesn't care and she's only here for business. But Taylor has said, no, she has a soft spot for MomTok. She does care about the relationships and she does care about the support and friendship. In this situation, you see that. You see Whitney come down off of this built up wall and she does want the friendship.
Yeah.
They were really cute, but it was funny because they made a couple of TikToks and Taylor was like, I would tag you in it, but I'm blocked. And they both start laughing and I'm like, that's funny.
You know what we were dying at is when it showed Whitney and she said something about having an angel on this shoulder and a devil on this shoulder, and it flashed up to me going like this, and then and then Taylor is the angel on the other side of it.
Yes, I died at that. I'm like, okay, whoever edited this, that was hilarious.
So great. Yeah.
Yes.
Prop to the production team on that one.
Yes, on that one. That was good.
So funny. I thought it was funny too how they fought over the seat. I wondered though, how that actually went. I want to go back and watch the interview because I'm like, did that actually go over how they wanted it to go over?
No, it did. It showed them out on stage go to sit down with Jimmy Kimmel, and they did do it, and the audience was laughing because it cut to I think Leanne and Taylor's brother. There's a few people, and Connor I think was in the audience supporting, but from what I can see from Hulu's production it went over well. It's a funny joke. I thought it was cute.
Yeah, I thought it was cute too.
But we should watch that interview because I actually didn't see the actual Jimmy Kimmel interview.
No, me neither. It's weird that I missed that, but I didn't even know she was on Jimmy Kimmel.
The amount of opportunity they're getting
so cool
is unreal. And the girls do talk about that later in the
episode. How is it surreal?
Yeah.
It would be surreal though, seeing your face on a bus or a billboard in New York. It would be surreal.
No.
So
and
cool.
Jimmy Kimmel and the Kardashians. Last time I was dying about that.
I know. So cool.
Yeah.
So cool. The conversation between Jesse and Taylor about the pictures. Jesse is saying that there were multiple pictures. And Taylor's like, wait, what? I heard there was only one picture.
I don't know who to believe because Jessie is getting information from Jordan, so it's kind of passed down.
Hand.
So she may be assuming pictures.
Mm-hmm.
But then it sounds as though they're talking about the same picture, but then Jessie seems to have more information than what Taylor understands of the picture. So then it makes me believe that Dakota's lying. He's telling Taylor about one picture and Jessie knows about multiple pictures.
Well, and Jesse's also saying that they had conversations about meeting up and getting together. And then Dakota supposedly pulled the plug because he felt guilty about it. Dakota's claiming that never happened. So Taylor ends up calling Dakota and is questioning him. Was it multiple pictures? Did you talk about meeting up? But in my mind the whole time, I'm like, why are we even having this conversation? Does it matter? Does it matter if it was one picture or multiples? You just got to be done with it.
It doesn't change it.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't change it. And then also how I was feeling was oh, is this Groundhog's Day? He lied about the girl that he slept with. And then we get the text messages and we get this girl on the couch and she admits to sleeping over with Dakota and having sex with Dakota. So it just seems all very familiar.
Yeah, but that's also why I was intrigued. Why does Taylor care? Why is she even giving him the time of day at this point? She shouldn't even be talking to him. It doesn't matter, regardless if it's picture or pictures or what happened or what didn't. It doesn't matter. You got to be done with him. But I never liked Dakota. I don't get the draw to Dakota. I never have. Taylor's way too good for him. She's so beautiful.
Yes.
Could do so much better than Dakota. Why do we keep going back to Dakota?
I don't know. And I genuinely told you I like Dakota. He is not a nice, like, I feel awful that he keeps doing this to Taylor. Like, what the hell, Dakota, are you doing? I really hope that on The Bachelorette, that she finds literally the love of her life, and Dakota regrets not treating her better. Like, because I do think that he genuinely loves her. I do. He takes what's ever convenient in front of him.
He literally thinks with his dick and not his head.
I know. I know. And like, he also gaslit Taylor in this conversation. He was like, Taylor, Jesse's lying. Like, he turns it around and makes Taylor like not want to trust her friend. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, why are we now? Like, he literally makes Taylor feel crazy.
Yeah, it was heartbreaking though, because you can tell Taylor once again is just shattered. Like, her heart is broken. She's crying. She talks about how it's even more devastating because it was someone so close to their family. And she's like, I should have felt like the one place I should have felt safe and secure in my own home around my family. I like, now I don't. It's so sad. Like, it makes me so sad.
So sad. It's awful. Yeah. Dakota also in that conversation turns on Jesse and Jordan and is like, why would Jesse tell you that? Jordan's just making up shit at this point. It's passed down information. You should be believing me. Like, he's literally making Taylor feel crazy. And then I'm like, oh, and you're turning on your friend Jordan? Yeah. Jordan is the one that you guys have been supporting each other. But Taylor kind of just sees through it, and she's like, I mean, he's definitely deflecting and he's not remorseful. So this is not amendable. I mean, she's upset about family photos. Like, she talks about a family party where she's pregnant with Everett, sounds like, and they're all three in the picture. And so she's looking back at these memories, like, feeling awful because it feels like a lie.
It's gross. Yeah.
Gross. Like, who is this person? I want to know.
No. I don't know. She didn't, her voice on the phone though.
They hid her identity. Yeah.
Oh, so that wasn't her real voice, you don't think?
No. It popped up with like a disclaimer, like, voice is, what do they call it?
I missed that. Because the whole time I was like, what is her voice? Like, wow, she is.
Yeah, no, they put a filter on her voice. Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Which I didn't know why. I'm like, why are we protecting this person?
Well, probably because the people that know her would recognize her voice. Like, I would know if it was you on the phone.
Why does it matter? Shouldn't we know who it is?
I mean, obviously she doesn't want people to know. She probably told production, I don't want my name. Like, she doesn't want it out there.
Do you think that we will find out who it is?
If she doesn't want her identity out there. I mean, probably the internet sleuths. Internet sleuths, who is it? You probably already know.
We need to know.
They probably already know. In fact, I bet they do. I bet they figured it out already.
Yeah.
Anyways, they show the girls like in front of the bus with their faces all over the bus, which is so cool.
In their white dresses that are coming out of the water.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Whitney is like, all I see is boobs and titties and more boobs. And she's not wrong, because she's not wrong.
I mean, she's not.
They look beautiful, all of them.
Yes. And so do their titties.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Jen is like very excited, like dreams come true.
Yeah, she is like a dreamer. She's just, she is
a dreamer. That is the truth. I'm mad because Taylor had these couple of days that are supposed to be so exciting and huge for her success and her career. And she literally says, I'm in a state of numbness. And like, she can't even enjoy it because she feels in this cloud of fog of like knowing what the truth is or not.
Yeah, I know. I feel bad for her. It makes you hurt for her. Did you notice though how Whitney was like, I'm going to get the group back together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope she does. I want the group back together.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope she does too.
It does cut to every single one of them just explaining they're all very, very grateful for all the opportunities they've been given. And they're just grateful that they have another season coming. And
then it goes to Taylor after all the press, she's getting home. She goes to her mom's house to confront this friend. And they get the friend on the phone. And The friend basically denies everything.
Yeah, she is denying, like, what do you mean? What secret? I'm not lying about a photo. Like, she does not come clean about anything.
No, and then she says, "Oh, it was just a photo in my swimsuit from Florida." Like,
Why do you send a swimsuit photo?
Right, it's weird.
Why are you talking to Dakota at all?
Right, it's weird. And then she says something like, "Oh, I just invited him over to my house so he could cry," and like, I'm like, what? Yeah, it was very weird to me.
She is like playing so dumb. And Taylor and Leon get mad. Like, you're lying. Like,
yeah.
What is going on?
Yeah, even Taylor's mom's like, I can hear it in her voice. She's lying.
Mm-hmm.
So it must be someone pretty dang close.
The very last sentence in this episode that leaves you with the cliffhanger is
the lady who's denying everything says, I just invited him over to my house to cry it out. And Taylor says,
oh, cry it out and then fuck. And the lady was like, no. Taylor's like, you're lying. You're lying.
I think it's so funny when Taylor gets in those moods, though, because she just, like, puts it all out there. Like
she's not wrong, though.
No.
She's not wrong. Like, you were inviting him over to let him confide in you.
Yeah.
Then what?
Yeah. So weird. Yeah, she's totally weird. Right. Yeah, she's totally right. I do love Taylor when she gets in her feisty mode.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, so it leaves you on that cliffhanger of what's going to happen next. I hope that next episode we do see who this person is.
Do you think they're going to bring it out? I doubt they will. I doubt they will. I bet there's stuff we should look and see. I bet there's stuff out right now. People figured it out, I'm sure.
Yeah, we should. In the next episode, we share a mother's experience of learning, listening, and loving through circumstances she never expected.
It's an honest conversation about family, faith, and showing up when the answers don't come easily. Part 1 drops next Tuesday.
Thanks for listening to First and Feral, Utah Unfiltered. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay a little feral.